Alright guys, welcome back to Harvest Moon or Friends of Mineral Town. We start the day again with Juan, who has apparently brought 3 valuable items for us. They are special. These 3 kinds of apples are no ordinary apples, you understand. This is the first kind. It's called a SUGW DW apple. Its real name is very long. Super ultra great delicious wonderful apple. Sometimes I can't remember all of it. This is the second one, the HMSGB apple. That's short for Hyper Miracle Sweet Gorgeous Beautiful Apple. That one is hard to remember too. Finally, I have this. It's an AEPFE apple. That's short for Angel Eternal Pure Fresh Elegant Apple. See? Even the name is wonderful. Of course, you have to eat each one to see how wonderful it really is. The price is 500G. That's a great value. And I don't want any of these apples because that is a complete and utter rip-off. I'm sure Juan's the guy who made the advertisement for this farm when it really wasn't all that great, so yeah, no thank you. You don't even have 500G? What a poor girl you are. Well, excuse me, get the hell off my property. I do have 500G, I just don't have it for you. Alright, so we are now on spring day 4, and I've managed to accomplish pretty much absolute nothing. So we're going to, of course, meet some more people in this video, and pretty much just see the rest of town, which should be pretty exciting. So we're going to, of course, ship our honey, and we wait for time to pass. We can go ahead and we can take out our tools, and we can get some materials, some lumber, and all that kind of stuff. We've only got 2 slots for tools, so you can only really have a few tools at a time, which is kind of unfortunate. So I can only really carry around my fishing rod. Actually, I have space for 3. What am I talking about? So I can carry around my fishing rod, my hammer, and my axe. And if I want, I can go ahead and I can exchange for my sickle or, whatever it is I want to do. But I don't really need that right now, because since these will kind of grow back, I just try to get rid of all the stuff that doesn't really come back as much, such as stone and lumber, and kind of collect all those materials first, which is pretty much the best thing to do in my opinion. So it's 9 o'clock, so let's go ahead and let's start heading towards town. There really wasn't much we didn't see, but I want to make sure that we get the upper part of Mineral Town taken care of, as well as the southern part of the map, which I didn't show off at all last video. So this is the library, like I said, and Mary's family, who she lives with, is in this building. So let's meet her parents. Mary's dad is Basil. Are you a tourist? No, you're new in town. This town is beautiful and the people are nice, so I bet you'll like it here. Oh, I'm sorry, the name's Basil. I'm studying the flora of this area. And this is her mother, Anna. Now you're a new face around here. Oh, you're the one who moved into that farm. That's right, Thomas mentioned you. I am Anna. It is very lovely to meet you. Oh, I love Mary too, because she has such a nice family. She comes from such a nice, just upstanding sort of family. So that is pretty much all that connection made. Mary and her family live there. We met Ellen, I do believe, but I don't think we met her family, and you see that they are here now. This is her grandson, Stu. You moved into this town, or you moved into the farm, rather. I'm Stu, nice to meet you. Do you have cows on your farm? Let me pat them sometime. I don't have cows. Sorry, kid. And this is Stu's sister and Ellen's granddaughter. This is Ellie. Now I haven't seen your face around here. Are you the new owner of that farm? I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Ellie. Nice to meet you. And Ellie is eligible to marry in the male version, too. So we will meet Ellie later. She works at the hospital, so we'll see her when that opens, hopefully. If it's not closed today, and if it is, I will be a little bit PO'd at that. But, of course, we saw Thomas, so I'm not going to talk to him again, because he kind of creeps me out. Supermarket, which we didn't see last time, should now be open. We met Sasha last time, and we can now meet Sasha's husband, who actually runs the store. This is Jeff, who is very, very shy. Can I be of service? Oh, so you've come to say you've just moved in. My name is Jeff. Pleasure to meet you. And I think that his daughter is behind there. He might not be able to meet her till later, but I think Jeff is so quiet because he's constantly surrounded by his daughter, who in my opinion is very bossy and not desirable to marry at all, and his wife, who seems to be equally as pushy. So yeah, and of course the clinic is closed on Wednesdays. This is what I mean about planning your time. It's really difficult to see all the buildings and stuff you want to see because it just takes so damn long to see stuff. The only other person we have to meet is his daughter and the other person that works at the clinic. And I don't think we can meet him until the clinic's open. I think he pretty much lives at the hospital, so that's kind of a shame. We will try and meet those people later. For now, what we're going to do is we are going to, for some reason I made a loop, which was kind of dumb of me. We're going to go down towards the southern end of town, and we're going to check out that part of town, because there's a few things that are worth noting. There's a few people living out in the boonies out here, so we have to go and say hello to them too. We have to be nice neighbors and say hello to all of our neighbors, and of course chop any loose lumber we see. Alright, so this is the woodcutter's house. Closed on Saturdays. Thankfully we are able to get in, so let's check this place out. I don't know why Harris is here, but okay, random. Hey, who are you? Oh, you moved into the farm. I'm Goss. I'm a carpenter. Let me know if you want me to remodel your house. You pay me, I build. And I think if you talk to him, he says, don't mind me, I'm rude to everyone. It's like, okay, thanks. And like Gotts said, he is a carpenter. So what Gotts will do, if you have enough materials, he will either make you a bigger house. It'll tell you how much you need. You need 200 pieces of lumber and 3,000 gold, excuse me. He can build you a chicken coop, he can make your barn bigger for more animals, or he can build you a cottage, which as you can see is absolutely friggin' ridiculous amount of stuff to get. And you can also buy lumber for him for $50 a piece, which in my opinion just really isn't worth it, but since lumber's laying around everywhere. But Gotts is very, very important because you actually need to upgrade your house. It's mandatory if you want to get married, so you need to keep that in mind before you get too ahead of yourself and you want to marry people. So of course there's more herbs laying around and you can pick these up. There's going to be flowers around here too, and again Zach lied to us. If you look at the flower, it'll say cannot be shipped, which is the dumbest thing ever. Most Harvest Moon games allow you to sell flowers, and I remember in Another Wonderful Life and in A Wonderful Life as well, that's how I got a lot of my money, and I was kind of pissed off when they did that in this game. So really disappointing. You can use flowers as gifts though, and if you want you can pick them up and store them in your toolbox to use them for later, because certain flowers bloom in certain seasons. So if you have your eye on somebody or you're trying to make friends with somebody, then you might want to stock up on flowers. Let's go up to this path here. And when it's raining, I forgot to mention there's no music when it rains, which is kind of peaceful but also kind of anticlimactic. This building here is the hot spring. What you can do is you can recuperate stamina and fatigue. So if you get really, really, really tired during the day but you don't want to go back to your house and sleep, and you don't really have like a potion or something, you can go into the hot spring and you can jump in there and you will recuperate your stamina and fatigue. Takes a while. Depending on how long you stay in there, you can regenerate a little bit more, but that's what that cutscene looks like. And another really, really weird thing is if you throw an egg in here, you can make a spoiled egg, which will increase how much money an egg is worth. But that's so random. It's like people's naked bodies have been in this spa. But go ahead and throw your food in there, because that is hygienic. Real hygienic. Yeah, whatever. This area here, probably one of the most important areas in the game for me, is the mine. And I will get into mining at a later date, because a mining tutorial like pretty much requires a whole tutorial to do. So the mine is there for those of you who are like me and you love to mine. That's how I make a lot of my money in pretty much every Harvest Moon game. And last but not least, we are going to go to the the westernmost part of town. Get my east and west mixed up all the time for some reason. And we can see what's over here. So these are bamboo shoots. You can use these to get money. These are actually worth quite a bit. Unfortunately, my bag's full, so I have to come back and get some stuff later. But I recommend picking these up and shipping them if it's your first time playing and you don't really have a whole lot going on, because you can make quite a bit of money off of these, as well as the herbs I've been picking up and throwing into the shipping bin. You can see over here is a lot of flowers too. If you, I don't know, ran out of flowers or you were just looking to collect a whole bunch of them, those are there. Over here we've got more flowers, and sometimes I do believe Basil can be found out here because he's like a botanist. He studies plants, so sometimes you will see Basil out here doing some research. And this area up here, I don't remember the official name of it, but it's like a mountain. I think if I pull up my town map, we can see that this is Mother's Hill. The Harvest Goddess is said to live in the spring, which was outside of the mountain. And then this is just a great view, and I think there's some events and things that happen here, but overall not a very exciting location by any means. And that pretty much does it. So that is it for the town, and we're only missing 3 people to talk to, and one of which we are not really going to be able to talk to until summer. So just keep that in mind. You kind of have to be patient because you don't always get the results you're looking for. A lot of things are really time sensitive and such. So it's already like 8 o'clock. What the hell? I didn't get much money today, obviously, because I didn't have anything to really send. So I guess what I'll do is I will go ahead and I will put this flower in my toolbox for later, because I can't put it in here? I thought I could. I know there's some place you can put your items, but I might have to look into that, because I still haven't looked like really far into the game to remember how certain things happen. I guess I'll keep it in my rucksack and use it as a gift for tomorrow. So, anyways guys, that is it. Next video, hopefully we can actually buy some stuff and maybe get something done instead of just meeting people and kind of farting around, because it's been 5 days of spring and I have gotten next to nothing done. So, anyways guys, thank you so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you guys next time.